Humans are really skilled at creating really big things, much bigger than they should ever be. With more people getting wealthier each day, it seems like homes are also being built bigger. These homes are so enormous that even kings and queens from medieval times would be surprised. In today's video, let's check out some of the most luxurious and enormous mansions ever built. Number 10. Mesa Vista Ranch, 33,000 square feet. Do you know that saying about everything being bigger in Texas? Well, Mesa Vista Ranch embodies that sentiment perfectly. And it's not just a tall tale of a dirty joke. This property ranks amongst the priciest in the entire United States and was formerly owned by the late oil magnate and hedge fund pioneer T. Boone Pickens, who amassed a fortune of $500 million. While the mansion itself doesn't claim the title of the largest, which is why it secures the 10th spot on the list, its inclusion is well deserved. The true marvel here is the sprawling expanse of the ranch itself, which stretches across a staggering 64,800 acres. And yes, it's situated right in the heart of Texas. Nestled within this vast ranch is a centerpiece, a grand mansion that occupies approximately 33,000 square feet. However, this is merely a fraction of the immense property it resides on. The mansion boasts a dining room, spacious enough to comfortably accommodate 40 guests, and a home theater that can seat up to 30 individuals, complete with an adjoining popcorn room. Meanwhile, dotting the rest of the estate is an impressive lake house covering 11,500 square feet, complemented by 3,800 square feet of patio space. A network of artificial water features, including waterfalls, creeks, and lakes, meanders for approximately 12 miles throughout the ranch. Adding to the extravagance is an airport hangar, complete with a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment on the upper level, coupled with a 6,000-foot runway. A fleet of vehicles is conveniently stationed nearby, facilitating transportation across the vast expanse of the ranch, which has become akin to a small township in its own right, and it is even equipped with fire trucks. Number 9. Casa Encantada, 40,000 square feet. In Bel Air, California, there's a massive mansion spanning 40,000 square feet. It's called Casa Encantada, or House of Enchantment, and it was built in 1938. Despite the tough times of the Great Depression, no expense were spared in building this impressive house. Back in October 2019, the property was put up for sale at a staggering price of $225 million. This made it the most expensive property on sale in the entire United States at that time. Casa Encantada is truly gigantic, with around 60 rooms. Inside, you'll find a reception hall with really tall 18-foot ceilings, a card room, a dining room, multiple living rooms, and even an indoor bar. And believe it or not, this isn't even the most mind-boggling mansion in Bel Air. So, stay tuned for more incredible homes from this area. Number 8. The Pritsker Estate, 49,000 square feet. Constructed for billionaire Anthony Pritsker, this mansion is situated in Los Angeles, California. The construction spanned 6 years from 2005 to 2011, during which time the building was transformed into one of the largest private homes in the city. It's often called the Grand Hyatt Bel Air, and it covers an impressive 49,000 square feet in terms of its main structure. Interestingly, it has 2 underground levels, which make it appear smaller than it truly is. Venturing into the basement reveals a game room, bowling alley, bar, offices, and an entertainment area. Above ground, you'll discover a gym, library, beauty salon, spa, and an enormous swimming pool. But that's just within the mansion itself. Outside, there's a guest house, a pool house, a tennis court, and accommodations for the property staff. It's worth noting that when a mansion requires live-in staff to maintain it, you know it's truly colossal. Additionally, there are 2 parking garages, with one capable of accommodating up to 60 cars. The property's temperature is controlled by geothermal systems and advanced climate control technology, boasting amenities that many hotels can only wish for. This aligns well with the owner's expertise in the hotel industry, where he earns his fortune. Number 7. Fairfield Pond, 62,000 square feet. Situated in the Hamptons, Fairfield Pond stands apart from the collection of extravagant mansions, not solely due to its immense size, but also its substantial value. While some estimates place its value at over $500 million, it was originally constructed in the 1990s for $110 million. This mansion, encompassing 62,000 square feet, graces 63 acres of premium beachfront land and is complemented by 2 pool houses and a playhouse, adding an additional 40,000 square feet of space. Within the property, there are approximately 21 bedrooms and 18 bathrooms, along with 12 chimneys to ensure Santa will never get lost. An expansive dining room spans around 91 feet, accommodating grand gatherings. Facilities include 2 bowling alleys, a squash court, a basketball court, and a billiards room for recreational activities. For those who prefer leisurely pursuits, the mansion boasts a screening room that comfortably seats 164 people, a lavish hot tub equivalent in cost to a luxury sports car, and a spacious car garage. The mansion's tax alone could fund the construction of another mega mansion. Number 6. Gemini, 62,000 square feet. Situated on Manila Island in the southern part of Palm Beach, Florida, stands a mansion valued at $195 million. Not only is this mansion among the most costly in the United States, but it also ranks as one of the largest residences in the nation. Covering a vast expanse of 62,000 square feet, the mansion features 21 bedrooms, multiple dining and lounge areas, libraries, a media room, and an expansive wine cellar. The estate additionally encompasses a botanical garden boasting a rich variety of 1,500 plant species. Accompanying this are a 7-bedroom guest house, 2 cottages, and an apartment complex, all situated on a generous 16.6-acre land plot. The property's sheer size accommodates amenities such as a putting green, big enough for a game of golf, a sizable pool, an expansive treehouse suitable for all ages, a boat dock, and even a basketball court further enhance the ground's offerings. The Gemini mansion is equipped with 2 elevators and an intricate network of underground tunnels, connecting various structures on the estate. These tunnels extend to the opposite side of the island, in case, you might need a discreet escape from the IRS or something. Number 5. 28A Rutland Gate, 62,000 square feet. Many big fancy houses are usually built in the countryside or on ranches. Seldom are these in the center of the city, and it makes sense. After all, it's kinda hard building a mega mansion in a place so populated and dense with buildings. But 28A Rutland Gate is different. It somehow managed to find a way, located in central London, just overlooking Hyde Park. It was sold in 2020 for a price of $262 million, earning the title of being the most expensive house ever sold in the UK. 28A Rutland Gate used to be 4 separate residences before it was combined into its now 62,000 square feet mega mansion. The mansion has 7 floors and a total of 45 rooms. This includes 20 bedrooms, several grand staterooms, a spa, a gym, a basement, a swimming pool, an underground parking garage, and of course, an elevator. Obviously for easy traversal, since the house is literally 7 stories tall. 28A Rutland Gate's interior was designed by the prolific French interior designer Alberto Pinto, who has designed many homes all over the world. Inside the mansion, you'll see such exquisite masterpieces like 24-karat gold-plated waste bins and some jewel-encrusted bidets. Yeah, that's right. It's exquisite but kind of eccentric, to be honest. Number 4. Pensmore Mansion, 72,000 square feet. This mega mansion boasts 13 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms. It has gone through several redesigns and is most likely not finished yet. This might have something to do with the mansion being built as a survival stronghold first and mega mansion second. Pensmore's structure is said to have 12-inch thick exterior walls and is allegedly resistant to powerful natural disasters like tornadoes, hurricanes, and earthquakes. Stephen Huff, the owner, has said in an interview that the mansion is sturdy enough to stand for 2,000 years, which could be an impressive architectural work or merely propaganda to keep people away from the building. In case, when society collapses one day, who knows? You decide. The mansion structure is also said to be fire-resistant, bulletproof, bomb-proof, and even bug-resistant. All these things have people speculating wildly about the real purpose of a house like this. Some suggest that it might be a backup location for POTUS. Although I wonder, with a mansion built like Pensmore, will we be running towards or away from it the day society crumbles? Number 3. Towan House, 72,400 square feet. This mansion isn't just one of the most enormous mansions in the world, but it's also China's most expensive mansion, named Towan, which means utopia in English. This mansion has truly earned its name. On top of being gorgeously designed, it's also very enormous. The mansion has 32 bedrooms and bathrooms, all of which are made to be oriented towards the south. Something about good feng shui, or just so the residents are graced with a beautiful view of the nearby Dushu Lake. The property is exquisitely decorated with traditional Chinese architecture and artworks, with mist-covered ponds and wooden bridges that border the property. It is also beautifully surrounded by lush gardens and canals, all in line with the laws of feng shui. It's no wonder that it's deemed a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Towan was recently sold for 1 billion yuan, or $154 million, which is already an expected price for such a beautifully made mega mansion. Number 2. Modern Versailles, 90,000 square feet. When you build a massive mega mansion, you'd think it would take a year or two, maybe 3 if the weather is difficult. But modern Versailles is something you would call built different. This massive mansion has taken 15 years to build, and guess what? It still isn't complete. No wonder it's the top 2 on our list of mega mansions. Constructing this behemoth is something of a tall order, as the builders have to initially construct a man-made hill over 10 acres of lakefront land for the 90,000 square feet mansion to be erected. Quite a Herculean task, isn't it? The mansion hosts 14 bedrooms, 11 kitchens, and 5 pools, 3 of which are indoors and the remaining 2 are outdoors, a video arcade, and a ballroom that can hold up to 1,000 guests. I mean, what did you expect? It's a modern place, so a ballroom is a must. When this mansion is complete, probably around year 2050 or so, it'll be one of the biggest and most valuable mansions in the US. Probably, aside from the newly invented modern hover mansions, of course. Number 1. The 100,000 square feet. Quite aptly named indeed. Former movie producer Nai Niami has been overseeing the construction of this mansion since 2013, and things have gone smoothly enough to make it the largest mansion ever built in the world. Situated in none other than Bel Air, California as expected. Covering more than 100,000 square feet of space, this mansion is truly substantial. It boasts 20 bedrooms, 30 bathrooms, 2 expensive dining rooms, a kitchen that outshines restaurants, and a garage spacious enough for 30 cars. However, that's just the basics. A mansion truly shines when it's so enjoyable that you won't want to leave, like ever. In that regard, this mansion offers a wine cellar with room for over 10,000 bottles, 5 swimming pools, a bowling alley, a 36-seat movie theater, a grand casino, and even its own private nightclub. The mansion's design is exceptional, featuring minimalist elements, marble walls, transparent glass, and an incredible rooftop view of the Los Angeles skyline and the Pacific Ocean. Moreover, you'll feel like a deity as you gaze down at the tiny mansions of the mortals below. And there you have it. Which of these mega mansions would you like to live in? Or do you think these mansions are just way too big? Well, let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and ring that notification bell. You can also check the Luxury Explorer for more luxurious content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.